Hi there, and welcome to Tanetha Talks Orange County. Today we are meeting with fabulous contractors, videographers, and several different people within the real estate field to help showcase what real estate purchasing and homeowning is all about. Today I'd love to welcome Aubrey Antis and her team with Antis Photography. Good morning, Aubrey. Good morning, Cassie.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Well, today I'd love to share a little bit about your guys' work and really showcase what photography is all about and why it's so important for homeowners to understand doing the best with their photography is going to help sell their home at a faster pace and really going to highlight the whole experience. So with drone photography, Cassie, how does that highlight a property?
Well, basically, this is the new technology that has really helped sellers sell their home a million times quicker. For example, if you have clients overseas that need to see a house and they just can't fly here automatically, and as soon as they watch that video, it's like a magical cinematic movie that's just like, whoa, I'm here, I'm ready to buy this house.
Today we are in Dove Canyon, and this is a perfect spot to highlight your drone photography. There's several parks, there's a wonderful golf course, and I think just bringing all of those elements together to let all of the buyers see that and kind of really focus in on what's truly important about the area you're buying. So Aubrey, tell us a little bit more about the still photography shots and a little bit about your 3D Matterport, because later we're going to bring the viewers inside the home and let them see all of the aspects of what you guys offer.
The 3D Matterport is an awesome new technology, which is great for people that don't live close by.
Yes.
So they can all just view it from the comfort of their own home.
I love the technology. I mean, you think back to 5, 6, 10, 20 years ago, there was nothing like this. If I could get every single realtor out there to use this, properties would sell faster and easier. It'd be less hardship on the seller. You'd probably have less people walking through your home. It would really showcase what the property is all about. Wow, Aubrey, we're sitting here just watching this thing take off.
This is such a unique perspective from the aerial view above. So when you look at a home from way above in the sky, you can see where it translates into the community. Is there a park? Is there a pool? Is there a golf course? You can see exactly the layout of the community.
And Cassie is over here looking at everything on her phone. Is she actually able to see the video image while she's going?
Yeah, so for safety and everything, we need to be able to see where that drone is. We need to track it, see where it's flying, and she can easily get the pictures and the video all from viewing it off her cell phone, which
Fantastic.
connects to the drone.
So Cassie's now taking this over the top of the golf course, and then she can edit it to show, you know, certain features that we really want to highlight to show everybody who's looking at this home.
And then if I get lost, I just press the home button and it comes right back.
So this little airborne piece of technology is going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars on selling your next piece of real estate. To know a little bit more about the drone photography and what it has to offer for you, please visit www.antisphotography.com. This morning, we got to meet with Antis Photography and learn so much about their drone photography. And a little bit later today, we're going to be going inside to see even more about what their company offers. But in the meantime, we've actually had another special guest arrive. Samson Door and Window is here to talk about what they can offer to these beautiful homeowners to improve their home and make it a home they never want to leave. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I would love for you guys to show what you can do to really highlight some features that make this home a property they never want to leave. So let's go on in and meet Robert and Joanne Brown.
Great, fantastic.
Good morning, Robert and Joanne. I have Taft and Andrew from Samson Door and Window with me.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi, Taft.
Hi.
I'm Joanne.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Robert.
to meet you.
Andrew.
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's go ahead and take a seat and let's get you guys started.
Thank you so much for inviting us into your home so that we can go over the possibilities of bringing you guys the indoor and outdoor lifestyle. We have a great recommendation from Tanetha that you guys were looking into putting in a bifold system into your home.
Yeah, definitely. So we do want to create a more inviting, open environment. We entertain a lot, so we want to create that space where when people come in, they feel welcome.
I have our website, our company website on, samsondoor.com, and I'm in the photo gallery, and in here you'll see there's a before and after for some different projects. So I'm just going to pull one up for you guys to look at.
Okay.
They had two very, very large picture windows in their wall right next to a sliding glass door. And then you can see that there's the different stages of the demo. We've removed both the windows and the sliding glass door. Then here you see the exposed framing and the necessary header change that needed to take place.
So for our size windows in our space, how big do you think, how many panels would you guys suggest?
Probably 5 if you guys want to go with the daily door.
Yes, we
Yeah, I think
probably want to do one
Yeah, well,
one door with the, is it the 4 other windows in? Is that how it would be?
if we do a 5-panel door, if it's an odd number of
Okay.
panels, you could use the one door on the end as a daily door
Okay.
to go in and out all the time. You don't have to open up the whole bifold
Okay.
unit to go in and out.
yeah, I'd be curious to take a look at the actual space with you and get more thoughts on the configuration and what would look best for our opening, I guess.
That sounds great. Why don't we move on over to the other room and take a look? But we'll be framing this door in, right? As we frame in the wall over there, bring it in this way, we'll frame this in as well.
Yeah, which would give you a spot for decorative light on either side. Actually, let's get a measurement on it right there, Andrew, and you can take. We were guesstimating 15 feet, and we're at 15.9, almost 16 actually.
So Tanetha mentioned that you guys were open to some suggestions for your front entry door.
It looks like it's 4 feet.
It's
Very heavy. It's 4 feet wide and 8 feet tall. Typically, what we do with a door this size, we use a pivot door system. Now this door, you've got four hinges, and they look like you can kind of see that they're stretching or they get loose. So that's when the door starts to sag, and it will start to rub on the jamb or rub on the floor because the hinges just wear out over time. The pivot system, actually, the door is just swings on a pivot down here on the bottom. And the pivot hardware is rated for like 550 pounds, I think, or 600 pounds, something like that. And then there's a pivot at the top. And so it's just, all the weight is resting on that heavy duty pivot, and it's not hanging on the jamb. So it stays true and doesn't go out of plumb.
Now we've come inside the home and we are with Lori, again from Antis Photography, showing us how to showcase the interior of the home. Welcome to Tanetha Talks.
Hello.
Can you just explain to us a little bit about what you're doing here?
Yeah, so we start with the Matterport. That actually gives you a virtual tour, so it's really like walking through the home from your own home, just taking a look, and it shows you every detail, every window, every door.
If every realtor were to use this on their homes would just set themselves aside from kind of your standard photography shots out there. And if you can kind of just maybe show us how the camera works and what it does, give our audience kind of a little bit of an insight to how this world works.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and push the scan button. The camera is actually gonna turn. It's gonna get a 360 view, so when they're looking at the video, they can see the ceiling, the flooring, and all around them. So
when they grab the mouse, they can literally pull around with the mouse and see every single detail.
Yes.
So if there's a scuff on the walls, if there's maybe a previous leak where they've done repairs, they can see what I'm seeing walking through the home.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. So right now the camera is actually moving. If you can see that shot, it's moving around and it's actually taking footage. Now, we're not gonna use this footage because otherwise we're gonna be in it. Whenever Lori is filming and 3D Matterport's coming at us like it is right now, anything that is moving is going to interfere with the actual footage. So when Lori's in a home, she'd normally be hiding around the corner while this is scrolling, and she wouldn't want anybody else in the home at the time. So this property that we're standing in right now is over 3,000 square feet. This home's probably gonna take her at least a couple hours to do. So just prepare yourself when you do order 3D Matterport, you're prepared to be gone for that amount of time or hiding in a closet. Thank you so much, Lori. I really appreciate you showing us this.
All right.
today I'm joined with Dave and Lisa McVeigh at Coral Ridge Design, and I cannot wait to have them show you what their company is all about and the arts behind their brains.
We do custom cabinetry, we manufacture, design cabinetry as far as kitchen cabinets, bathroom cabinets, garages, closets, media cabinets, you name it.
So tell us a little bit more about what custom means to you.
We tend to go a little bit up and over beyond the design concept and try to be more creative with using different elements, you know, all types of different products, whether it's metal, wood, stones, plastics, you know, just trying to think out of the box of your typical Lowe's or Home Depot cabinetry, you know.
Walking around the showroom, I thought about all these different ideas that Lisa and Dave have had. So Lisa, how does this area incorporate into what you guys do?
This is another kind of a cabinet that actually can be used in a lot of different applications, and you can select what kind of an insert you want to have. You can have metal cabinets, they can hinge up, they can hinge down, they can slide in, slide back, but these inserts can be of various different types. They can be all clear, they can be glass, they can be colors. So you can have the choice of different kinds of metal, different kinds of shape of the finishes for the metals as well. This type of product is something that we can do for panels. We can create patterns in a full-scale panel, like a wall panel. That can be a room divider, it can be solid, it can be see-through. You can put a colored product back here so it's a little bit of both.
Okay, so I'm thinking right now, just creative thought coming through, live for TV. You know, I see people who do murals and paintings all over their house and all over the walls. Kind of not my thing, but it is for some. But I'm looking at something like this thinking, if I wanted a full backdrop for my child's bedroom as almost a headboard, and you can maybe carve big elephants into it if they have a jungle room, or surfboards for a surf room.
You could do whatever you want with our CNC machine that we have out there. And the reason I do like your show so much is because with Tanetha Talks, you're going to really address the fact that things are really much more, this is how it really is, not waving a magic wand and everything gets done while you're out to dinner or lunch. But the fact that you guys have taken it and say, this is how it really works. You know, you have to get plans and permits. We live in California. We don't live back east where the rules are different. This is how it really works, and this is what you don't see, and she's going to show it on her show.
This is something that has planning, takes time, and we want to actually showcase the time that it does take to put custom features into your home.
Hi, my name is Tom Julian, the author of The Shepherd. You know, there's hundreds of thousands of people who have felt like the title character of The Shepherd, Tony Castanelli. Alone, no family to count on, friends are becoming few and far between. But God has a way of looking down on those lonely hearts and somehow in His own beautiful way bring people into our lives who can help us find the direction and purpose that we all need and the happiness we all desire. This is that story. It's a simple read, but it's an inspiring moment. Buy yours today.
Patients ask me every single day about water. But water from your tap? Let's get real. Please, please take care of yourself, save yourself by getting Echo. This machine will put in the activated hydrogen molecule that stimulates the anaerobic organisms that we now know has everything to do with your life. Do yourself a favor, get good clean water powered with Echo.
Being healthy and happy isn't always easy. Stress at home, at work, trouble sleeping, toxins in the environment. Even healthy foods can be lacking vital micronutrients due to chemicals and depleted soil. American Nutraceuticals' proven solutions can help detoxify, reduce stress, and guide the way to optimum health. Balance, restore, rejuvenate naturally with American Nutraceuticals. Available from leading healthcare professionals and at 888vitality.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lee Aaron Keneally, and I have some exciting news to tell you. I have launched my book, The Cancer Revolution. Do you know that cancer takes 10 years to develop in your body? That means you have 10 years of opportunity to prevent and reverse early cancer. The Cancer Revolution. It will empower you to change your life and turn this disease around.
I'm now joined back with Aubrey Antis from Antis Photography. She's going to show us a little bit more about her still shots and what's important, things to keep in mind when you're taking these still shots. Again, all of this correlates back to not only the stilled shots, but the 3D Matterport, the video coverage. You have to make sure your home is properly prepared. So Aubrey, tell us a little bit more about how to prepare your home, what angles you're looking at, and some of the things that you're looking for through the lens.
Well, this is a beautiful home that you've brought us to, Tanetha. This home is fully remodeled. We want to showcase it in its best light, really take close-up detail shots of the nice granite, the backsplash, the appliances. Everything's really going to show off nicely if it's cleaned up, wiped down nicely. Also, when it comes to the bedrooms, make sure beds are made, laundry's put away. Don't forget about the pet toys and the food and water, all that stuff. So every little thing shows, and we want to make sure the home looks its best.
So we're actually looking off towards their family room area right now. They've done some great detailed design with their fireplace, the mantle. They've really put a lot of love into this home. So we want to showcase through this lens. Aubrey's getting every little ounce of that footage right now to be able to show every person who's looking at this home just what a spectacular job they've done. So when you go to list your home for sale, before I come in as your realtor and hire these photographers, we want to make sure you really pay attention to even the little details, cleaning things up around the home, really detailing your countertops, your refrigerator, things that are like stainless steel. You want to make sure it's clean with no streak lines, making sure everything's picked up, pillows have the perfect fold. Just get your house prepared. But if you ever have questions on that, always talk to either myself or Antis Photography to be able to get their detailed perspective on what you should do to prepare your home. Aubrey, thank you again so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing all your shots here pretty soon.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lee Erin Keneally, and I have some exciting news to tell you. I have launched my book, The Cancer Revolution. Do you know that cancer takes 10 years to develop in your body? That means you have 10 years of opportunity to prevent and reverse early cancer. The Cancer Revolution. It will empower you to change your life and turn this disease around.
Being healthy and happy isn't always easy. Stress at home, at work, trouble sleeping, toxins in the environment. Even healthy foods can be lacking vital micronutrients due to chemicals and depleted soil. American Nutraceuticals' proven solutions can help detoxify, reduce stress, and guide the way to optimum health. Balance, restore, rejuvenate naturally with American Nutraceuticals. Available from leading healthcare professionals and at 888vitality.com.
Hi, my name is Tom Julian, the author of The Shepherd. You know, there's hundreds of thousands of people who have felt like the title character of The Shepherd, Tony Castanelli. Alone, no family to count on, friends are becoming few and far between. But God has a way of looking down on those lonely hearts and somehow in His own beautiful way bring people into our lives who can help us find the direction and purpose that we all need and the happiness we all desire. This is that story. It's a simple read, but it's an inspiring moment. Buy yours today.
Patients ask me every single day about water. But water from your tap? Let's get real. Please, please take care of yourself, save yourself by getting Echo. This machine will put in the activated hydrogen molecule that stimulates the anaerobic organisms that we now know has everything to do with your life. Do yourself a favor, get good clean water powered with Echo.
Next up, I'm joined by one of Orange County's premier lenders located in Newport Beach, who's here to talk to us about what you need to consider when purchasing and refinancing a home. So I welcome today Greg Hawley with Primary Partners Financial. Greg, thank you so much for coming on the show with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell me what sets Primary Partners aside from every other lender out there, even the big banks that we're seeing on every street corner.
Well, one thing that we'd like to do a little differently is have a variety of different programs that maybe the big banks don't offer. When you go into a big bank and they try to perform a home loan for you, they have a box that you need to fit in. If for some reason you may not fit in that box, they don't have an alternative program for you, they have to decline you. You've wasted time, you've wasted valuable energy, and sometimes even money.
That's true. I have had so many clients in the past that have gone out and tried to get a loan with somebody else, and because they didn't meet a specific requirement, I've had to transfer their loan halfway through the process. There's so many problems that comes out of that. We have problems with appraisals that maybe aren't transferable. We have problems with having to go through re-underwriting, and therefore we've had to expand our timeframes. Sometimes the sellers of these homes where the buyers are purchasing aren't really willing to expand that. Maybe they have multiple offers on the table. So what are some of the things that you highlight and some of the things you can do to help avoid those problems?
Well, we're a local lender. We have an entire team inside of our building. We process, originate, underwrite, we draw our own loan documents, and we actually fund the loans with our own money. We're approved with about 20 different investors nationwide. So if we happen to have a loan that maybe doesn't fit into the cream of the crop box, if you will, we have a multitude of investors that we can go to fit that client with them. You know, saving the client time, stress if they're going to be late on their escrow, the threat of a seller canceling because they do have those backup offers like you mentioned. And it can be very costly as well, not just extending the escrow period, but if you have a rate lock, you have to extend that. Those don't happen for free. So it can be very costly and very stressful for the borrower. And we like to think that we can alleviate all those problems.
What does primary partners mean to you?
Well, the name says it all. We like to partner with our clients for life. We try to be very resourceful. We have a great network of realtors. We have a great network of CPAs, family law attorneys if someone's looking to have a trust written up for their family, as well as all the way down to electricians and plumbers and things like that. We try to be the one-stop shop, if you will. I know it sounds kind of corny, but and we've been doing it so long that we're at a point now where we're starting to do loans for the offspring of our past clients,
wow,
which is very rewarding. But we take a very detailed educational approach to every client and every loan, whether it's a first-time home buyer or it's their 9th home that they've purchased. We have a software analytical program where we can actually compare up to 4 loans side by side. Maybe someone wants to see something with a different down payment amount, maybe a little more down, maybe a little less down. Maybe they want to keep some of the money back for, hey, the home we're buying needs carpet, it needs paint. Well, you don't have to put 20% down to buy a home these days. So let's look at a loan with a little bit less money down, save some money for those home improvements and things.
Well, and that does apply to when you're refinancing as well, because I remember when I refinanced my home, I was able to look at that analysis and be able to really determine what made sense for me and my family's future. And that analysis showed me, you know what, it might actually be better to do the 30-year instead of the 15-year because it would give me a little bit more room to play with my money. So I think there's something we really need to keep in consideration when it comes to a W-2 employee versus maybe somebody who's self-employed, how they're paid. So is that something you discuss with your clients?
Absolutely. We talk about the frequency of pay because another great alternative is if you are looking to pay your home off sooner, like you were looking to do, and if you are a person who gets paid maybe bi-weekly, say you get paid every other Wednesday, most of the mortgage servicing companies out there that you make your payment to now offer what's called a bi-weekly payment program, where in such you make 26 bi-weekly payments. They take your payment, they essentially cut it in half, they withdraw half of it every other week. 26 bi-weeks equals 13 monthly payments. We all know there's only 12 months in a year, so by osmosis, you're making 1 extra payment a year, shortens the term of your loan, cuts a big chunk out of the interest you pay on the life of the loan, and it's really painless and you can budget better. You know that money's coming out the day after you get paid. Whatever's left over, you can budget with. If you're self-employed and you get paid or you get bonus and you get paid in large chunks, we utilize that as well. We say, hey, maybe don't have an impound account for tax insurance. Pay those on your own with your bonus checks.
That's actually great to remember. We never know what life's going to throw at us. I mean, anything could change from here to there. So, Greg, I really appreciate you being here with me today and letting me know, what the importance is of your job and things that you can do to help our viewers and help our homeowners. So for more information, where can our clients and viewers find you?
primary-partners.com/GHolly.
Wonderful. Thank you so much again, Greg. I wish you all the success and I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
I wanted to thank Sampson Door and Window for joining us today with Mr. and Mrs. Brown at their beautiful property. to showcase what it could be like to bring the outdoor living in and vice versa. Again, thank you so much, Taft and Andrew, for joining us today and really spotlighting your profession and what it means to bring in the indoor and outdoor elements.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
It was our pleasure.
Thanks again for watching Tanetha Talks.